I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Pass to Gordon. And here's Jokic. Nice D from Durant.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Back to Murray. Jokic trying to free himself up. Murray, no good. And now the Suns, a fast break. And Ayton throws it down.
Assisted by
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next step, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Devin Booker.
A nice shot by Booker.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
That one goes in.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. Just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Quick start for the Suns in this one. 4-point game. That shot off. Gordon with the defensive effort. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Takes the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Caldwell Pope.
And looking back to Devin Booker. In that 2015 draft.
Shooting for
This guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder. Fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
Wow, even against contact, defense does all they can to stop Paul inside, and he still slips by them. The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The assist.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Suns foul.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Devin Booker.
At the line for Denver.
Much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
No good on that one. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Now, here's Craig. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Buries it from 3-point range.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Looking to end the run. Clock at 6. Back to Brown. Goes up again. Here's Gordon. And at last, they get one to fall.
offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Now here's Caldwell Pope following the shot by Chris Paul.
Contagious Caldwell.
Count it.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Nuggets
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal.
You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-ball strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Paul. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Biyombo. Paul outside. Craig can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
They kick it out to Green. On the wing, Brown. Outside Bryant. That's a 2 from Smith. And Lee pulls it down.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Paul outside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns ahead. They're up by 8. And Boogie going after this from Ball
18.
Arena.
Let's give a warm welcome to Nuggets Tennessee.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
First team foul.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. And Phoenix making a change here. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth. Because I like it when games become a little bit more physical. Because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then, up top, you got to be smart. Because the smart will take from the strong.
Here's Brown. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Ross.
Terrence Ross.
Good, nice job down low. Ross has got the lead up to 12 now for Phoenix.
Suns foul.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Murray, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
The Nuggets trail by 14. Here's Gordon. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Pass to Okogie. Now Booker. Payne with it. He's covered by Murray. Here's Okogie. From the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Jokic with it. Second chance shot. The kick out to Brown. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Suns leading by 12. Here's Ayton. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
2 minutes.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Rick. And the basket by Gordon. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Once again, folks, that was your Nuggets Mini Dance Team. Southern area.
Suns leading by 8. Here's Paul. Ayton. And a wide open look for Lee. And again, it's the Suns missing. Left side, Gordon. For Craig. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Gordon hits both of them.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
Here's Biyombo. The shot will not fall. Gordon with the defensive effort. Outside, Green. Kicks it out to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game.
Suns foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Aaron Gordon.
The Suns making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. Suns leading by 3. Here's Paul. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Torrey Craig.
What confidence from the accomplished veteran. Paul doesn't need much space to shoot from the mid-range.
Outside, Green. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Biyombo. Back to Lee. Now here's Ross. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
Your Nuggets. 25. The Suns.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Enzo Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've led by as many as 14 points. Offensive rebound. Shots good by Durant. KD's got 6.
This is the length that Durant provides on the offensive boards. Love whenever he puts it to use like this.
Pass to Jokic. And stolen by Ayton. Here's a Kogi. Another shot. And it's Denver with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Outside, Green. Now Gordon. Outside for Murray. Over Paul. That one a little long. Suns lead by 7. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Whose ball? Nuggets ball.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Here's Murray. That shot off. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul goes in. Good defense by Jokic.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Pass to Gordon. Stripped it away. And the shot goes down. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time Booker showing us his vision.
And it's Gordon missing. Plenty of space. And the basket by Okogie. And now it's an 11-point Phoenix lead.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
6 to shoot. Back to Green. And taken away by Paul. They're running. Ayton with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Booker, no good.
And Bruce Brown can play multiple positions, and that flexibility is so valuable today.
It allows you to switch on defense. Brown played everything from the 1 to being a stretch 4. That's help proof. A second-round pick stick in this league.
Second shot opportunity. And it's Ayton missing. It's Brown on the wing. Kicks it out to Gordon. From downtown. Moves back up. Nice defense from KD. Suns leading by 11. Paul outside. The 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Down low. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And when Gordon is hot, boy, he is fun to watch. And you can tell he's having fun as well.
Suns timeout.
Phoenix calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Pass to Jokic. Let's go. Rebound by the Suns. They've led by as many as 14 points. Lee outside. And Lee with the stuff.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Releases. They grab their own miss. An open look for Lee. Pass to Payne. For three. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets trailed by 11. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Jokic. Payne grabs the board. Here's Biyombo. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense.
42.
And we'll be right back after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Outside, Green. Back to Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special, special talent.
Pass to Ross. They double him with Jokic. Payne. Durant, no good. The Nuggets trailed by 9. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the Suns making a change here.
Substitution. Joshua Okogie. Chris Paul.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his first
And
personal.
such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply help. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Paul for 3. Out left to the wing. Booker outside. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Suns ball.
Pass to Paul. KD on the wing. And finished off by KD.
How many guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that? Durant is the real unicorn.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And here is Green. And here's Jokic. He's covered by 8. Pass to Brown. He can't get it to go. Good D by Booker. Here's Okogie. Back to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And it's Paul missing. And so Green will bring it up for the Nuggets. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball, just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Welcome to the floor.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Back to Murray. On the wing, Green. Back to Gordon. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Count that one. And the Suns lead by 10.
Sometimes you just got to do it yourself. Chris Paul calling his own number.
To the inside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And he makes that one.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Pass to Brown. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Led by as many as 14 points. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. Now Booker. He's covered by Brown. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jokic.
Outstanding initiative from Booker. Terrific at earning these calls inside.
At the line for the Suns.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns? He hits the second from the line. The Nuggets trail by 11. And taken away by Paul. Booker, right side. The 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Suns.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them